never celebrated.
Because tomorrow is Galentine's.
Hello?
Right.
Hello?
I was like, what the fuck? I swear to God, from where I was sitting, it looked like there was only 2 feet in between.
Ribono Shalom.
It doesn't seem like a big deal, like it happens all the time, but for pilots, our workload goes, when that happens, we get a real big increase on workload, and you typically forget about what's going on around you, and that's typically a lot of us, when we saw what happened at Reagan, Dulles, it was like very much like, it all makes sense, especially at night, and all this other stuff, like, during the day, at least you would have been able to see it coming. At night, it's like, there's just, when they make those switches, your workload goes up, and a lot of times you just start ignoring what's going on around you. And that's why they have controllers. Controllers are supposed to be out there looking for us. You know, the FAA actually is, for the first time ever, just responsibility.
What are you doing, Philip? Where are you? Are you home?
You know, I recurring training is kind of stressful, but...
Do you ever fly to Arizona?
Yep.
Did you happen to fly during the lease management?
That's a whole shit show, by the way.
Because there was a woman that was like...
was for being a strong man, and then said that other men these days have too much estrogen.
I don't know to be putting names on it.
Yeah, put a headshot on it,
Brother.
Oh, it was Lisa. Like, let's be very clear.
Oh, it was Lisa.
This one. That's not a complete surprise. Lisa was talking about how men these days have too much estrogen. Too many men have too much estrogen, and was
Since you have a dick,
robbed. Y'all keep forgetting the balls.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is what happened to Melissa. Y'all say she didn't look young. That's what went down. That's what went down.
Honestly, that's a good analysis because he did that
Whatever behind this, whoever you want to pick.
Jesus, he's just Jesus, false Messiah. He's a false prophecy.
Wait, aren't you a Muslim?
No, I'm not Muslim. I'm Moroccan.
Okay.
I think a lot of people think Moroccans are only Muslims. There is Jewish.
Ribono Shalom. They also make great soap and great gloves for exfoliation and mud too. They're great in the beauty products coming out of Morocco. Hello. Yeah, I know. Some people are talking about Morocco. I'm adding to the conversation. Is your green bean of power making you feel powerful?
They weren't done talking, buddy.
I'm doing that shit.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
We need some of that poetry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just like to add a proprietary comment because I see you're now trademarking the rooms, and I just want to say that everyone's opinion is proprietary. And Megatron pointed out one time that no one's perspective is identical. That's just impossible. So we're never going to have total agreement. And what we're doing is we're not meditating. These rooms should be a meditation of peace, not friction. Hello?
Oh, not the hello guy. Yeah. Hello? Hello? Hello?
The funny thing is I've been doing that at my job for like 5 years, and this nigga started.
Also, now I know where Megatron gets it from.
Bro is wild, bro. This nigga.
Well, the philosophy of God is that the more you think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you're going to get. So if you want to know the truth of the earth and find out what's going on from the point of your birth, you got to know that the more you think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you're going to get.
I tell you what the truth is. Go outside and do some grounding.
Tyler, I don't think you're looking for the
manipulation.
Septuagint. I think you're looking for rabbinic sources that say he was a comforter.
No, I gotta find it. No, it's a Septuagint because this
No,
is
the
the reason.
Septuagint says that Job was an Edomite, not
Oh,
Obadiah.
yeah. Job. Yeah, I'm tripping. Okay, I knew. Okay, all right.
See, this is what happens to you, Smiler, without eating a bit of pork now and again.
Right.
I agree, Job was Edomite.
Pork puts worms in your brain, and worms is part of the reason why people have seizures. So keep eating that pork, baby.
Truth.
I just want to let everybody know that I'm about to go have a delicious ham sandwich. It's the biggest Jewish dilemma, a free ham sandwich.
Getting in touch with his Is that voice changer, or is that how the guy sounds? No, I know, but when
Hello? Never had one lesson. Hello?
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Hello? Never had one lesson. Hello?
has anybody ever been to like a live art play? Just take his voice and record it.
Listen,
Put it in ChatGPT and then
all communication is hypnosis. All communication is projection. All communication is politics. All communication is spam. Hello?
Kicked him down. Hey, I have a question. Are you Jewish? Is who Jewish?
Sorry, I was busy. No, I'm not Jewish. Like, if you're asking my ethnicity, no, I'm not Jewish.
Yeah, because we have a lot of Jewish cities in Morocco, and it's part of our identities and culture as well, because there is a lot of Jewish people in Morocco.
Yeah, that's true.
In Fez, Meknes, and also the royalty that.
But at the end of the day, people are obsessed with saying his name when they mention anything presidential. But when Biden was sleeping at the White House and sleeping on stage and fucking losing his damn life, nobody said, yo, I have never paid that much in gas in my fucking life when this nigga was in the president. Oil changes, like everything. We went broke with Biden. Broke as shit. Like
everything doubled in cost. Everything hasn't gone down.
And there was and y'all don't see between the lines. Like Obama did the worst shit. There's an interview with Obama telling us, hey, if you guys put Trump in house,
hello? Is this a Black History class? Hello?
Hi, sir. Yes, it is.
I wanted to say that Jeremy the Talking Ape, his real name is Jeremy Hill, and he's the CEO of Cloaked Wireless. And I've notified his investor that he comes on here 100 hours a week and makes hypersexual, hyper-racist, horrible anti-Trump, anti-American rhetoric, and I've reported him to his investors as well as his employees. His name is Jeremy Hill, and he's the CEO of Cloaked Wireless, otherwise known as a fat, disgusting, white piece of shit out of Canada, aka white trash, and he has run his mouth long enough in the Talking Apes, and finally, a silverback in Illinois, in Chicago, in America, is fighting back against the tyranny of that fat, disgusting, loudmouth piece of shit CEO, Jeremy Hill of Wireless, Canadian piece of shit CEO of Cloaked Wireless. And again, we've notified him about his stinky legs. He's got stinky legs and he needs to wash his legs. And we've notified his primary investor, Mr. Back, who he loves to tout, who was an early crypto enthusiast, just like Jeremy. So again, Jeremy, CEO of Cloaked Wireless, we've officially doxed him. We've officially put him on every platform. We have filmed him. We have made an ass of him, but it's really himself who is a giant ass who sits here and runs his big, fat, disgusting mouth. And America is sick of it. And we are fighting back against the CEO of Cloaked Wireless, a talking ape piece of shit named Jeremy Hill. Hello?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, wow. What's going on there?
Yeah, we're aware of all that stuff, sir.
Was that like a public announcement or was that propaganda? You tell me. You tell me.
Public
Anyway,
announcement.
So yeah, back to the shit we were talking. When it comes to political conversations, people love saying Trump, man.
Kind of want to get a Cloaked Wireless phone now.
And as soon as you curb the conversation to another president, everybody gets quiet. Our politics are all fucked. We know that. And in all honesty, when we sit here and want to talk about politics, talk about religion, you guys need to be happy. That is the overall goal in your life. Make sure your family is happy and well. Make sure that you are happy and well. Make sure that when you come up on this app, you actually have time to be on the app. Make sure that before you come onto this app, your kids are taken
Hello?
care of, your spouse, your family, everybody's...
Yeah, it's called the theory of joy. Does anyone here ever talk about the theory of joy or bliss? No. CEO of Cloaked Wireless, Jeremy Hill, all he does is run his fucking mouth and slobbers all over the place, all messy. He's getting messy. I'm about to get messy here, boys. Jeremy Hill is a disgusting human being, and he should be censored, and he should be limited from even being in the Talking Apes. You need to get rid of his privileged status. Get rid of his ability to make rooms. We've had enough anti-American Trump, anti-Trump rhetoric out of his disgusting mouth. He's got a family. He's on here 100 hours a week. He's taking money, millions of dollars from investors. He's got 2 YouTube videos up, and the guy is on here lecturing us all day long. No, resist. Jeremy Hill, CEO of Cloaked Ventures, aka Cloaked Wireless, is a human piece of shit. Everybody knows it. He's got the biggest, most disgusting mouth on the platform in the house. We're pushing back. This is a public service announcement. Jeremy Hill, CEO, Cloaked Wireless. He has been put on notice, and I challenge him to a Talking Apes trial by combat.
Fatality. So he actually had people vote him off the island. He actually people wanted him to be a leader here, and they said no. So he removed his title. Thank the Lord. So yes, he's no longer. He's here, but no longer here. Yo, Mossy, what up?
Shut up.
Oh God, his sister's here.
So again, this is a public service announcement. Candidate John Kitover is publicly challenging Jeremy Hill, CEO of Cloaked Wireless, to a Talking Apes trial by combat. Who here is strong enough to judge and moderate the trial? Hello? Mountain. Kaiser. Ta.
Queer.
Hello? I would actually request that Day adjudicate. Day can splurge out, sometimes spurg out, crash out.
Worry about your own father.
Is that a projection? Are you projecting onto me your own fucked up relationship with your father? Hello?
Worry about your own past.
Hello? You're projecting? Because all communication is projection and conditioning. Hello? Ooh, are you bisexual? Hello?
I knew it.
Hello? All communication is conditioning.
Anybody else want to
Hello?
Because I'm going to keep to
All communication is projection, conditioning, propaganda, politics, hypnosis. Hello? I got earplugs in. I can't hear you, Mossy. Hello?
What the fuck is going on?
Hello?
Hello?
That's fine. Hello?
Fuck, you guys gotta be killed.
Hey, Mountain.
What's up?
My friend today.
What's up?
What character is it? What character are you today, Moxie?
TA Mousy. Always a TA. Are you gonna be in today?
You've already gotten out, man.
What?
You keep cutting out.
Who was that individual that came on here saying that about Jeremy?
That was John Kitover.
He's in the goo. He gave his name.
Well,
I think you should have had a chance.
Well, you did challenge him to combat of death like that. So, all right, here we go, guys. Wish me luck.
Cowboy Gumber!
You don't like hearing the truth?
well, I don't like people being doxxed.
That's cool. Every room got him because of how he is. You think that happened in this room? That's public information.
I know. You know, regardless if he's a good person or a bad person, I think we're not supposed to be listening to people being doxxed, even if it's already happened, if it's gonna happen, or if it's happening.
Well, as a fucking green bean here, you fucked up.
Nope. Yeah. Exactly. I noticed that too, honey. I was like, whoa, wow. He really was getting doxxed out right now and then. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But it's not, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not something that we all didn't know already. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't make it right. I'm just saying it's not like we didn't know all of that anyways.
Yeah, both of y'all sound like some losers right now.
I guess I'm a loser then. I have a heart for people.
I don't give a fuck what
You know, whether you like me or you hate me, I still care about you. I'm just that kind of person. Y'all been part of my life now for over a year, so I tend to
don't give him all that extra, honey.
Yo, Juju's over here saying that to cover his ass, but he don't got a green bean, so he's good. You got a green bean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You could have gone to the goo, so you did it, and it happened. So there you go. There's no point in backpedaling to look like that. It was allowed.
Why do you give me a green bean now? What the fuck?
Well, I think Daz was being a fucking asshole.
It was allowed to be done. Hold that up.
Ooh. Yeah, you know what?
Well, we got talking about.
Give me a green bean. Jeremy got doxxed right now again.
Honey was upset that he put out information everyone already knows.
Oh yeah, that's
well, it wasn't new information. I just don't like to hear it. And I was trying to move him to the audience, but I didn't have the option to move him down.
I moved him a couple times, but he ain't saying nothing new. We already.
Yeah, exactly. We already heard.
I didn't even hear what he said. I didn't even hear what he said. So.
Yeah, everybody.
I always tune him out because he always kind of says the same shit. So I like John, but he just
You can't ain't shit you can do is this nigga out here fucking getting beef everywhere he goes and shit.
Right. That's in every room. That's
Who John does? Yeah, I know, dude.
But stand on business. Ain't no need to backpedal.
Yeah, there ain't no backpedaling. CEO of Cloaked Wireless, Jeremy Hill, is on notice. That big, loud, disgusting mouth of his. I'm challenging it.
Oh, you dropped? No, I was gonna drop them too. Nobody wants to hear that shit, bro. You out here repeating yourself 10 times, bro. We allowed you to do it a few times now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got it.
Oh, you just want to hang out with me then. You just want to hang out with me. I get it. You just want to hang out? Hello?
Yep.
For the what does he call that fuck, dude? He says the same shit Taz does. For the oppression, gang. Fuck.
He was acting like a straight bitch this morning, bro.
Those are the two dictators of the talking apes, Jeremy and Taz.
Do me a favor, dog. Anybody who has a green bean, give me one when Taz is here. I'll straight kick his ass from the room. I don't care if you guys block me for whatever the fuck. I don't care. Fuck that, dude.
I was going to if he was, because he kept on kicking me down. I was just waiting for somebody to give it to me, and I was going to fucking boot that bitch. I didn't care. I was tired of it.
Yo, Matt, what's up? Welcome.
The way I let him rock, because this is shit.
He was being a bitch to Sabrina, too. Yeah. No, he boomed the room.
That's true. You see how it gets, bro? That God complex be affecting motherfuckers.
Oh, my
vicious.
God. You really did. You just held the whole room hostage, dude, for 6 fucking hours. That's crazy.
All right. So, did you know that there were Black Americans from a long time ago in the Dominican Republic?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
There's some Black Americans that I forgot the history, but they went to Dominican Republic a long time ago.
You do realize that Haiti is pretty much Dominican Republic, right?
Of course, Hispaniola, but it was Haitian first.
Obviously, Poppy.
We have a Dominican here if you want confirmation. His name is Kaiser.
Okay, well, I don't know much about it. I mean, what I'm saying was Hispaniola first, and then the islands.
Like living in Indiana, they probably would have been far more interested.
Right, exactly. When anybody brings up Real Housewives, I'm like, oh God, Chloe now.
We don't have predictions, so we
might as well
can't.
be talking
We
about
can't
my
have
neighbor.
evidence.
We have predictions. They just
Evidence about things.
There's this whole thing because like Simone Biles is dating.
Exactly.
I don't know, one of the Browns. And then my neighbor, her husband is Shelby Harris.
Very familiar.
There's a weird situation, like I guess like cattiness between her and Simone Biles and my neighbor.
We can only trust them.
Well, that's kind of like I guess like the hottest goss that anybody would care about. I guess, but it's not really anything. I really don't like Simone Biles personally.
Is she like a full-grown adult now?
Yeah.
I was like, you want to call her Simone Vile?
Should have let him come up. Well, he's back. So
He's back, bitch!
I was gonna say, John, I just wanted to see you come back with the paint on. There you go. Just do yourself proper. Don't come in as you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the room. I'm going to take off now, but I appreciate the room and the topic, bro.
Absolutely.
All right, bye.
Yeah, bye.
He's back.
Intellectual and theological. I think that's your microphone or something.
Hello?
My concern, though, is that religions are using all these fancy words to redecorate simple bigotry. I'd like somebody to show them wrong about that.
Yeah, well, I think that the God of the gaps should have been shrinking over time because we need faith to explain fewer phenomena over time. That doesn't make people more reliable. That doesn't make trust part of human nature. That doesn't make people good. Just an understanding of the mechanics is a little it requires baking in fewer mythologies and superstitions and magic.
Hello?
People gravitate spiritual religions to explain the unexplainable. Right, as you said, David, there are fewer and fewer things that are unexplainable, which would make sense. There's a lack of religiosity in the country, or like a growing lack of religiosity.
Well, I think the faith sucks up the rest of the oxygen in the room when people don't understand statistics and probability, and something low probability happens. They want to believe. Maybe they fear.
Hello.
Other bad outcomes. So
Hello.
The most convenient architecture to them might be that they were told to have faith that God
Hello.
has got a plan for them, and it continues to fuel the egoistic society.
Hello.
What would you say, David, to an alternative view, which is that religion stopped explaining science a long time ago, and most people hold on to a religion not for its science explaining capability, but for its moral explaining capability?
Well, I just think it's moral laziness.
Hello.
To not look around and see the expediency of an organized religion and how it is part of explaining reality. It's part of explaining human history. That if you want to adopt a scientific framework, that the Occam's razor is the simplest explanation is evolution is true. That physics explains these things, and that take on fewer assumptions that you shouldn't make claims about the future because it's not knowable. You shouldn't make claims about pre-consciousness. I don't have any memories in utero. I kind of understand why certain things don't come online, like theory of mind, having a memory, the substrate you would form a memory on. But I also looked into the math of souls and what they say in church versus what science says about souls. And maybe I hit the fork in the road like you did and chose the path that had more explanatory power.
But that was, I mean, I think some of that stuff touched on like eternal life and I don't know what soul is in a moral sense, but still I feel like
it's language.
Science is not touching.
They're placeholders.
Science is not touching morals. Do you think, or am I wrong?
What touches morals? That's a social thing. Science doesn't touch social things. Almost, I mean, you probably agree that economics is not the same kind of science. It's not a hard science like
I don't believe
chemistry.
Economics is a science.
Right. So when you, I don't know where the membrane is. Am I stepping outside of science when you take a scientific language like math and explore finance? That's not economics, but
how would you use science though to solve a moral difficulty?
Tell me a moral claim that science can address. That scientists can go on a ledge for.
I guess I'm just asking what you would.
Look, when I go pick up my kids from school, am I using science to say hello? No. Like, what science isn't used for?
Hello.
I'm just asking what would you say to somebody who thinks that their religion remains necessary because
hello.
Well, then I would just ask them what else informs their moral perspective. What is the right thing to do about buying Bitcoin? That can't actually be in the Bible.
Hello?
Because they're not. So I would step as far away from talking religion with them and see what they say about moral things. The trolley problem and prisoner's dilemma. You can talk about hypotheticals without bringing up religion. If you do that too early with somebody, you're probably going to get them to not exactly tell you what they believe.
Hello?
Because they're going to be so defensive that you're looking up their constitutional skirt too much.
Hello?
Try to use case studies. I mean, it's just, I don't think I interviewed people about their money and started, what informs your moral point of view from a religion? Those things either happen naturally and people want to share them with you, or you're trying to interrogate somebody and they're not at church. They're not where they would share that kind of thing with you
Pachinko!
Until they feel more comfortable.
Hello?
Mel, you're running the room now. So I don't know. I don't know what informs people's moral.
I got to get to the gym. This grown man has got to leave. We finally found the perfect content for you. I hope you enjoy. I hope it brings you contentment. They're talking about they're skirting around the concept of God. That's all an atheist does is they swirl like a turd, swirling around a toilet, facing the inevitable suction and demise.
We've kind of are largely outsourced people's
desolation
to talk on these topics. But
oblivion,
how do you forget moral
down the toilet?
Questions. I mean,
an atheist is a swirler.
Every day when people bitch about their taxes, or like are proud that they pay their taxes.
Ooh. Hello?